Alan, this is the question I've asked everyone, so it's boring myself now. How's pre-season going with Swinton?
Same answer, really well. Obviously, there's been a big turnover in players and obviously coaching staff as well, new coaching staff. So we're probably blessed that we're at AJ Bell Stadium. So our sessions haven't been impacted too much with the weather, and we've also been able to sort of tap into the local Super League teams. So we've had a run with Salford, we've had a run with Warrington, and then we've got a friendly with St Helens tomorrow. So yeah, pleased so far. And obviously it kicks off next week with the 1895 Cup.
What do you make of the 1895 moving to almost a pre-season competition? Would you rather be having competitive fixtures this early in the year or still more friendlies?
Well, we can't be saying we need to lower the amount of games because of head knocks and then bring in extra, 3 or 4 games. The season starts in March, which is 27 round comp, and if you have a look at it, there's 16 rounds without a break after the Challenge Cup final, which is a season in itself. So I like the concept, but I do think we need to lower the amount of games that we're playing. It's a long old season, especially for semi-professional sides, and then, if you look at it, you've got your phase before Christmas and then a couple of weeks back and you're into competitive games. So I understand why they've done it, and there was a bit of noise from the League One clubs. Obviously they lost a couple of teams, and I understand that. I've coached in that competition, but yeah, just how that looks in the future, I think it needs looking at, because it's a hell of a lot of games, especially with the Challenge Cup on top.
So the one piece of the jigsaw missing for a club with such a fine heritage is never played at Wembley. Has that been mentioned to you?
No, I know they've got the 4 cups, but it would be good. It'd be good to lead at any side out at Wembley, and but yeah, we'll get through the Crusaders and win this game and see where we're at. But we want to be competitive in every game we play, and and cup competitions is that as well, and that is it. It is that opportunity for clubs now that you don't have to get in deep into the Challenge Cup. You can. Couple of wins, you're in the quarter-final, so it's an opportunity for everyone. But yeah, it would be great to lead Swinton out at Wembley.
And one of the topics of conversation around here is what this competition will look like going forward. You've obviously coached at League One level with Hunslet. Can you see an amalgamation of the best of those two competitions being the way ahead?
I'm not sure. There's been a few things muted. I think if you look at the Championship this year, it's so Yorkshire club, heavy that obviously conferences would probably suit the Yorkshire clubs, but it might not suit everybody else. So last season, if you'd asked me, then maybe, but this year it's got a different hat on, and I suppose that's the same for everyone. Everyone's got their own motives. For me, I'm not sure. Like I said, we maybe need to shorten the number of clubs in the Championship. Like I said earlier, it's 27 rounds plus then playoffs and cups too much. So I think probably two leagues of 10 or something like that. I'm not sure how we get to that point, but it'd probably be 2 competitive comps, but then you don't want to. The Championship last year was so competitive, it went down to the last day. I went to watch Swinton and Halifax, and then I think Swinton ended up winning, and then the 10th place. They could have gone down if they got beat. I think Halifax needed to win to make the playoffs. I think York snuck in on the day, and then London come from nowhere. So the Championship's a really strong comp, so you don't want to make League One stronger for the detriment of the Championship. So I'll just train the lads and coach the team and do what I told where to go, and let other people decide all that stuff.
Just going forward with IMG and its gradings, clearly there is still relegation from Championship to League One. What kind of ambitions can you have as a club as to where you can be going forward?
I think there's been the last couple of seasons some real good work done, especially off the field. There's a women's team, fully functional at Swinton, and there's a lot of junior teams coming up as well. I think the under-16s got their first win 2 weeks ago, and obviously it's not about winning at that level, but it's great to see them playing. And I know there's real ambition off the field to develop the club and get their own base and things like that, which I think will come out in the next 18 months or so. So I think they're taking the IMG really serious at Swinton, and I do expect a lot of progress on that front.
And great to have a celebrity fan in Martin Kellner. We're joking. He does a column for us in the magazine. You've never heard of him?
He's big prime time in Singapore.
Kuala Lumpur.
I think Swinton's.
I'm joking. He is a celebrity fan.
I think Swinton's like everyone's sort of second club as well. I think they're a very well liked club. You get that. So it'd be good to see him at Hayward Road this season. There you go, and his brother,
and his son, and his daughter.
Yeah, bring them all.